currently reading a chapter in Proverbs every single day, and the one verse that stood out to me in Proverbs 20 today was verse 4 that says, "Sluggards do not plough in season, so at harvest time they look but find nothing." It made me think of King David, because sluggards do not plough in season. So in season, when they should be out ploughing, God knows what they're doing, probably sleeping. So at harvest time, they look but find nothing. When you're lazy, you reap laziness back. You reap nothing because when you're lazy, you're not doing anything. And whenever I think of that saying, like right place, right time, wrong place, wrong time, I think of King David, because in the Bible it says when kings are usually out at war, David wasn't. David was chilling on his balcony and then he saw Bathsheba. We all know how that story ended. So when you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, it's easy to be tempted to do the wrong thing. Similarly, sluggards do not plough in season. This is a good way to figure out if you're lazy. Are you doing what you should be doing? No, you're probably lazy. It's literally that simple. I'm speaking to myself here. And as a result of your laziness, at harvest time, they look but find nothing. So while everyone else is doing what they should be doing, ploughing in season, they then reap a harvest, they've got their food, save it for the winter, sell it, whatever. The lazy person literally has nothing. So now what? Because especially with like farming, I mean, I'm not a farmer, but in the winter, there's certain things you can do in the winter. There's certain things you can do in the summer. You're not going to harvest, you're not going to reap or get your harvest in the winter. You was meant to do that in the summer, which sounds so basic, but I'm getting it now. Like lazy people, they don't even care about the seasons, what they're meant to be doing. They're just lazy, and as a result, they miss out. So this is a reminder to me, I'm speaking to myself mainly here, I need to stop being lazy, because when you're lazy, you're missing out on what you should be doing. And then also when you're lazy, it's just tempted to be doing the wrong thing, like David. I mean, I don't know if he was lazy, but he should have been at war and he wasn't. And as a result, we know where that story ends. And if you don't, would recommend giving it a read. So yeah, let's not be like these sluggards who do not plough in season. Let's be proactive. Let's be like the farmers who reap, they sow, they do what they're meant to be doing. They get their harvest, they get their money, they've got their food for the winter. Because they're the people who are going to be successful in the end. The lazy people aren't. And when you think of, I think I've said this before, but when you think of anyone successful, you never think of laziness. Like, successful people aren't lazy. They do something. Even if they're like, oh, I found the quickest way to do it. You still did something. You didn't just sit there scrolling on TikTok, feeling sorry for yourself, sleeping. So yeah, let's not be like this sluggard. Let's make sure we're ploughing in season. Let's make sure we're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing.